Hey Freebs, it's Jordan Page from FunCheaperFree.com. Today, I'm gonna take you inside my hospital bags. Babies are coming. Look at this belly. Oh, look at that belly. I am very pregnant with twins. And in fact, last week, these babies were coming in hot. I went into full-blown labor. We had to pick up our bags and run to the hospital. Luckily, after about 30 something hours of labor, they were able to stop it and send me home and let these babies cook a little bit longer. But the reality is they are coming. I am a big believer in having a well-packed hospital bag because it really can make or break your experience at the hospital. Seeing as how I have 6 kids already and then another 2 on the way, I have been around the block and I have some experience. So today I'm going to share with you what is actually inside our hospital bags, why, and also a bunch of stuff that you don't even need to worry about, which is sometimes even more helpful. This is heavy, so let's just get on with it. Okay, First things first, when it comes to packing a hospital bag, I suggest getting an awesome bag. The first time I went to the hospital, I didn't know whether to do a suitcase or like a backpack. I don't know, it's kind of awkward. I have these fawn design weekender bags. I love these. This is a really great size. And what's nice about it is it's just big and open so you can kind of toss awkward stuff in. It's not too compartmentalized. I was able to get a discount code on this and I will link all that below. One thing about packing bags that you might not think about is you don't just need a bag for you. I actually like to have 3 bags. One for me, one for Bubba, my husband, and then a bag for baby. When you get discharged from the hospital, one thing you might not realize is you have paid for everything in the room. Leave some extra space in it because you can bring home the binkies and the diapers, the nose sucker things, the little bath scrubbies. So by leaving a little bit of space and having a bag for baby, it allows you to be able to fit some of those things in there without having a bunch of loose random stuff. Let's start with my bag. It's the one I know best. Books and entertainment. You don't need to go too crazy on this because once your baby arrives, you will have plenty to do. If you labor for a long time or if you have an epidural like I have to have with twins, you are stuck in your bed sometimes for hours and hours and hours. It can be really hard to sleep and I have found that my phone only brings so much entertainment. So I like to have gossip magazine, maybe a book to read. Definitely bring a journal. Record your special experience and your thoughts. It could be a digital journal or old school paper like I prefer. I also really like to bring an iPad. I have a keyboard attached to it so I can use it kind of like a computer, catch up on work a little bit if I want to. I usually don't want to. But it also has a stand on the back so I can set it up on my little hospital table and watch a show or FaceTime with people. I can even play my little word games on it, which is so nice. I guess going along with the whole iPad thing, chargers. This may seem like a no-brainer, but trust me, if your water breaks and you are rushing to the hospital, you will not stop and think through everything that you need to pack. So it's really helpful to have maybe an extra set of chargers already packed in your bag. This cool little doohickey is something that I have shown you before in my travel videos that I will link below. It's a charger that only requires 1 plug. It has a nice long cord, which you need because your bed is oftentimes not very close to an outlet. I have 6 ports that I can plug various chargers into. So I like to have 1 for my Apple Watch, 1 for my phone or iPad, and then also 1 that is, I don't know, whatever it is, that charges my non-Apple items. And these are pretty inexpensive. They're just on Amazon. I will link all this stuff below. Bluetooth speaker. It makes such a difference when you have music playing in your hospital room during delivery or even just during labor. Otherwise, you're sitting in silence. Just listening to machines beeping, and that is not very soothing. Make yourself a playlist ahead of time so it's on your phone and on your husband's phone ready to go. Keep a Bluetooth speaker charged and ready to rock and make sure to have that with you. Wireless headphones. I love AirPods. I'm an Apple junkie, but I like them because I only need 1 so I can still hear out of 1 ear but then I've got entertainment or music or meditation or whatever you want to listen to going in the other ear. It's nice to be able to listen to your entertainment, but still be able to hear what's going on. Okay, so that's kind of the entertainment side of things, I guess. Let's talk about mommy and taking care of mommy. Toiletries. Trust me, you're gonna feel pretty gross in the hospital after giving birth. It's just the way it goes. It is kind of a messy process. You feel like an alien. It's just how it is. So be sure to pack a toiletries bag that has an extra set of everything you might need. Deodorant, a brush. Bath Pack is my favorite brush. They even have a little mini size one. Face wash, lotion, toothbrush, toothpaste, a variety of hair ties because I hate to break it to you, mama, but your hair may be all done and cute and good when you go in, but after being in the hospital for a few days, it is not going to look good and cute and fresh anymore. So a scrunchie, or I love these coil hair ties. Bath Pack has some great ones. These do a really good job of making your hair stay put, up and out of your way. Also, dry shampoo. Bring a lot of dry shampoo. Because again, you may not be able to shower, or you may not feel up to showering, but you're gonna feel a little bit gross, and it's a really nice way to refresh your hair and then brush it out with a Bath Pack brush, put it up with like a scrunchie or a scarf or a hair tie. It makes you feel one step closer to normal. Makeup. I actually highly recommend bringing some makeup to the hospital. There are some people who feel like if you are wearing makeup during labor and delivery that you have not earned your stripes as a mother, and that is false and incorrect. The reality is you will never feel grosser or more wrecked in your entire life than you do when giving birth. But it's also one of those moments that you document and take a million pictures of. So there's no shame in throwing on a little bit of makeup so that when you look back at your pictures, you don't want to cut your face out of all of them. For me, there are just a few things that I like to bring to the hospital. BB cream. It's almost like a lotion, but it's got a tint to it and just makes my skin look a little bit more presentable. Waterproof mascara. Make sure it's waterproof. The tears come when the baby's coming. It's so beautiful. You do not want to have those raccoon eyes, honey. Chapstick. There's a lot of mouth breathing that goes on. Just trust me. And then maybe just like a little bit of blush or a little bit of bronzer, something to add a little bit more color to your face. Delivery is different for everybody, but it definitely wipes you out and it helps to just add a little bit more color and vibrancy to yourself after one of the most noble, amazing, but hardest things you'll ever do. One of my secret weapons is a makeup remover cloth. This is so nice. All you need is water. You're hooked up to a bunch of machinery. You're not gonna be able to get out of bed. It can completely wash off all your makeup, wash your face, and give you a fresh start without having to get out of bed, which sometimes is the case. In terms of clothing and things to pack for you, a nursing or delivery robe of some kind. The hospital will issue you a hospital gown, and in a lot of cases you do have to deliver in that gown, but as soon as your babies are out and you're in the recovery room, you don't need to wear that nasty gown anymore. And I wish I had done this earlier. With most of my babies, I just stayed in a hospital gown the whole time I was in the hospital, and they really are not very comfortable, and they certainly are not very cute. Weird, I like animal print. What? Oh, you're so cute. Oh, what? I have several brands and several kinds that I like. I will link them below. You could even bring 2 or 3. It just depends on how long you plan on staying in the hospital. Another thing that I really love having in the hospital is a nursing bra, or even just a really soft sports bra. Your girls are gonna be really sore, especially as you start breastfeeding, but it is nice to have a little coverage. Another good option is just a plain stretchy tank or a nursing tank. It's just to kind of keep you covered but allow quick and easy breastfeeding, which brings me to my next item, and that is a full coverage nursing cover. I hate to say it, but it is a revolving door. There are doctors, there are nurses, anesthesiologists, pediatricians, grandpa, dad, brothers, sisters, family, visitors, but when that baby or those babies need to eat, they need to eat. Takes a little bit, right, to get used to things, and I just did not like the feeling that I was flashing everybody all the time. So I always bring a full coverage nursing cover, so no matter who's in my room, no matter who's visiting, it's not an uncomfortable situation for me nor them. And guess what? Dun dun dun! The bomb shelter cover is back. This is my own invention. This is a nursing cover that is patented. Oh yeah, I invented it years ago and then took a break, and now they are back with a vengeance with my Maury June baby brand. These are the best. They're like butter. So stretchy, so soft. They're full coverage. They've got these really cool sleeves, this awesome neckline, so that it allows you to have plenty of space to nurse your baby, even twins at the same time, while still remaining covered, but still having use of your hands. It's It's pretty amazing. I will link to these below. And spoiler alert, I'll get to this when I talk about my baby's bag, but we might also have some matching baby stuff that goes along with these nursing covers. Oh, what? Oh, best thing ever. Going back to mama, let's talk about what mom wears when it's time to go home from the hospital. Ladies, leave your undies at home. Ladies, leave your undies at home. You got a swollen bottom with ice full ground. That was so good. You're welcome. I should just end this here. That's it. We're done. Mic drop. Okay, but really, it's true. You do not leave the hospital in underwear. You leave the hospital in mesh panties with an ice pack in your crotch. I guess for a C-section, I don't know what you would do. Maybe I'll find out. But bring yourself a really comfortable bra and a really comfortable going home outfit. New mamas, I'm so sorry to tell you this, but your body will not look very different when you leave the hospital. You will still look and feel extremely pregnant. At least 6 months pregnant. It takes a while, okay, for everything to go back down. Like for me, in my hospital bag, I have my Bridget Brianna joggers. They are super stretchy, and then a loose blouse tee that is billowy and soft and covers a lot but not fitted in any way, shape, or form. Another great option is a house dress. Think muumuu, okay? You just don't want stuff like clinging to you and touching you, I promise. So maybe bring 2 options, because depending upon your size and how you feel when you leave, you might want some backups. Slippers or comfy socks are also really helpful at the hospital. They will issue you some hospital socks, and the ones at my hospital anyway even have some little grippies on the bottom, so I tend to just wear those most of the time. But for going home, UGG type shoes, it is not about fashion, it is about function. And my feet get pretty swollen when I'm in the hospital, and so I like really loose fitting stuff that just keeps my toes warm. Jewelry, just don't do it. Leave it all at home. I don't even bring my wedding ring to the hospital because my hands get swollen. You're holding a new baby, so I just bring an Enzo ring. My husband does an Enzo ring. I like Enzo because it's silicone, but it's really good quality. It's infused with natural metals. Yeah, just leave all your nice jewelry at home. Just trust me on that. Okay, I think that's it for my bag. Let me pack this back up and show you Bubba's bag. Is a little bit different. While I get a formal hospital bed, when Dad stays at the hospital, he is curled up on a plastic couch trying to get the best sleep possible. So a few things that I recommend to have in your husband's hospital bag would be an eye mask. It's never really dark in a hospital room. Also, earplugs are really helpful too. Laboring through the night or in the recovery room for a couple of days, we will trade off having stints of sleep, and it's very nice to be able to block out the noise from the machines and nurses coming in and out. Bubba loves to pack his own pillow and his own blanket. Hospital issued pillows and blankets are basically the worst. His favorite is he has this giant blue minky blanket. It's hilarious because it's seriously like the size of our entire bed, but he loves it and he sleeps like a rock under it because it's kind of weighted and so soft, and he actually can get a little sleep in the hospital. Don't forget to pack toiletries for him as well. It's not a hotel. They don't exactly have all those things lying around for you. Dad needs entertainment too, so be sure to, just like with your bag, to pack chargers, books to read. For Bubba, he loves to use that as a time to just catch up on things on his computer, so he will bring his computer, headphones also, and along with the electronics. Now, dads, listen up. You are the camera guy. You need to bring a camera charger, an extra battery, a tripod, a camera case. Even if you think you're not going to film, even if you have a videographer or a photographer, bring it anyway. Stuff happens. One time we gave birth and there was a terrible snowstorm, so even if we had hired a photographer or videographer, there's no way she would have made it to the hospital. Another time, I went into labor, and by the time I got to the hospital, my videographer never would have made it in time. He was born within 30 minutes of arriving. So it was a really good thing that Bubba had a tripod and a camera so he could capture the special moments even though there wasn't a professional there to do it. Also, if you have a C-section, you usually can't have a videographer or photographer in the operating room with you. Dad's all you got. Just trust me. When it comes to clothing for Dad, you're gonna wanna go comfy. Bubba loves bringing joggers and sweats and comfy shirts. I do recommend bringing a sweatshirt because it can get a little bit chilly. And again, leave your wedding ring at home, and we just go for the silicone Enzo bands. And pajamas, snacks, Mom, you're gonna be fed. They'll feed you 3 square meals a day. Dad gets a little bit of the shaft. So Bubba likes to bring a big bag full of snacks, power bars, protein drinks, also treats and snacks for Mom because I worked really hard and I need some chocolate. All right, so that's it for Dad's bag. Let's do Baby's bag. Baby's bag is pretty simple, but like I said, I like having a completely separate bag for baby. All right, let's be honest. First and foremost, you gotta get yourself a cute coming home outfit. Oh, it's so tiny. In my case, matching. Oh my gosh, could you just die? Look at how cute those are. When it comes to a coming home outfit, let me give you some tips. Leave the frills, ruffles, and snaps at home. I promise all you're gonna wanna do is wrap them in the softest, most easy clothes possible. I go with jammies with feet attached, cuffs on it. They don't know what to do and they're poking themselves in the eye and it's just very sad. Also, one thing I recommend is to potentially have one preemie outfit and one newborn outfit because some babies are so tiny when they're born that they are just swimming in the newborn outfits and you really don't know how they're gonna fit until they come. Another thing I recommend is to bring your own swaddle because the first few days after the baby's born, when you're announcing to your family and friends and all of the world on Instagram, the hospital blankets are fine, but soft baby swaddles are so much cuter. Oh, what? Are these Maury June designs? Oh, no wonder I love them so much. Oh my gosh. And the best part is they come coordinating. There's a bow, there's a hat, and a swaddle and nursing cover. So I am bringing one of everything so that for all the days that I'm in there, my babies will have fresh, clean swaddles and they're gonna look so cute in pictures. If you're gonna go through the trouble of having a baby, might as well capture some super cute pictures while at it, right? Make sure that you have your car seats with you when you head to the hospital. You cannot come home without them. Get them all situated, put the base in your car. It's already in your car and ready to go. The nurses can help you adjust the straps to fit your baby as needed, so don't worry, they can help you with that. You'll probably want a binky clip, keep baby happy on your drive home. You wanna make sure it has a tether like this that can slip into the hospital newborn Soothy binkies. If that's the binky or pacifier that your baby gets used to in the hospital like mine do, you definitely want a clip like this that can actually fit in there. And that is it. If I forget anything, I will be sure to list it in the blog post that corresponds with this video. I will have all the links to all my favorite items, and I've been working on getting promo codes for you and discount codes for as much of this stuff as possible, so be sure to check it out below. What do you pack in your hospital bag? Will you let me know in the comments? I really want to learn from you. All right, I just made a big mess. I need to repack these bags. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give me a thumbs up. And be sure to follow me on Instagram to find out when the heck these babies are coming. They are keeping me on my toes. I gotta get myself up. Bye, you guys. Oh. All right, babies, come on. Let's go. Let's get out of here.